Right, okay, Ian.
Cheese.
Okay, the hypothetical scenario was, if you had a leg made of cheese and you wanted to cheese toast it, would you grate off some of your own?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all we needed. James
Like
was getting
this,
into the fucking biology of it
Was
all.
this-
James, you loved it so much. You were such a big fan of the cheese leg.
Oh, he had such a cheese leg in that
You
situation.
wouldn't stop going on about the cheese leg.
No, I had no problem with it. I just had the problem with you directly, Dom. If you couldn't define the key scenario.
could.
What
It was a
actually
leg made of
happening.
It was a leg made of cheese.
That's not enough information.
That's all you need. Your leg is made of cheese, not leg.
Let me defend. So Dom said, "Would you grate some of your leg to make cheese?" I was like, "No, it's like my leg. Like if I'm not gonna grate it, lose bits of my leg." And Dom was like,
That's
but
cheese.
what about?" And then
That's
Dom
cheese.
got into weird specifics. I
It's just
didn't.
cheese.
But you would eventually lose your leg.
Yeah, but you're not using it all the time.
Still
Just-
leg.
If you're still like, Morrison's is shut.
Honestly,
I want a
fuck
cheese
you, Dom.
toasty, but I have
I've
no
had
cheese.
enough of you.
Oh look,
Fuck
here's
you.
this leg made of cheese that I have.
Fuck you,
And just
Dom.
splinter off, make it toasty.
Fuck you.
I like after all this serious conversation, James going, "I'm not going to saw off my leg," and Dom just going, "It's just cheese."
This was the whole problem initially.
Oh, that was so dumb. I love how Kerr laughing saying this is so dumb. We've discussed this over many, many days.
Oh,
Oh,
it went on
It
for
wasn't that it was
no
so dumb. I
joke
think he was
hours.
saying that it was so dumb.
Hours.
No joke.
yeah,
we
but
talked
then we
about
brought-
this cheese leg thing for hours. Like no
So long.
exaggeration.
So
That's
stupid.
incredible.
Me and Andy are pro cheese.
We are. Because it's just the cheese leg. It's a leg made of
Yeah,
cheese.
it's just cheese, isn't it?
It's a leg made of cheese.
Would you eat your normal leg? No.
No,
No,
because
no,
it's not
because
made
it's
of
not
cheese.
cheese.
It
point.
doesn't matter. The material is irrelevant.
It
I'm not
does,
eating my
because
leg.
one's cheese
no.
and one's
I
my
think
own
the
flesh.
material is definitely a bit relevant.
No. Would you eat your leg?
No.
It's still a leg at the end of the day.
Yeah, but it's made of cheese.
No.
But
though.
it's not, it's cheese.
Right, but it's still your leg.
Yeah, but it's made of cheese.
Yeah, but it's like a
This is
block
the
of
problem I-
cheddar.
this is the problem I had from the very start.
So-
It's still your leg.
Yeah, but you're not chopping off your leg, you're just taking off a slither to make it
This is the
toasty.
worst shit. I hate this.
Fuck you. Fuck you, prick. Fuck you. Actually, sniff my ass.
Ah, I fucking love a cheese like me.
I mean, it's just cheese.
Just cheese.
It's just cheese, actually.
Yeah, but you're neglecting the second part of that. Cheese leg.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, but you're
cheese
not
leg.
cutting off the whole leg, you're just a wee bit.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
but it starts with a bit and then you've no leg left.
Morrison.
James is like, "I'm actually okay with eating the cheese leg. I'm just worried I wouldn't know when to stop."
I don't want to eat my leg ever, regardless.
But it's not a
Pussy.
it's a cheese leg, it's just
The
The
cheese.
cheese is
Made of
just
cheese,
cheese, not
made
your
of
leg,
cheese.
James. It's just made of cheese.
This is where it gets into like, right, if you can just replace it with cheese, like how does the foot work?
Oh no, we're getting into this.
See?
Fancy footwork.
The foot is just. It's just a
How
normal
did you have
foot.
a leg made of
The
cheese?
foot is
I
forward.
want a cheese toasty. Oh shit, Tesco's is shut. But
Time
I
to
really
grate.
want a cheese toasty. Can I just take a slither off this leg? Yes, I can. Would you?
Probably.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm with
Yes, you would, because it's just cheese.
It's just cheese.
It's just cheese.
Just cheese.
Man makes a good point.
Leg.
James.
To be clear, cheese leg.
Cheese leg.
Yeah, leg made of cheese.
Leg made of cheese.
Yeah, it's made of cheese.
But what about the feet?
It's made of
Well,
foot.
it's a normal. It's not a cheese foot, is it?
No, it's cheese leg.
Ah, good point. Cheese
Ah.
leg.
This was a point of contention too. That
So
if the foot
would
is part of
you-
the leg,
Uh-huh.
which it
Well,
Would your che-
yeah, but
Would your
that was a
cheese
big
leg
point of
melt?
contention.
Like, what kind of cheese is it? Like,
Well,
what's
no,
the
because it's
melting
still
temperature
going
of
to
the
be your
cheese?
leg. It's not going to melt while it's your leg.
But what kind of cheese is it then? Because that.
What cheese
depends
would
on
you
what-
like, Ian?
Why was that so aggressive, Dom?
Well, it depends
Ah.
what I want to do with it, really.
eat it.
But you can eat cheese in different ways. Like,
That's
I
not what
like-
you want to do with it. It's what you want to be your leg.
What
You
would be the
want
most
probably a
useful
sturdy
thing
body.
to have
It
as
was
a
a part
cheese leg?
because Dom had such weird constraints on this whole argument to a point where
Like,
it's
There
not
was
worth
no
it.
constraints on
Like,
this
what-
argument.
what
It's a
if- what
cheese
if-
leg.
what if it was your favorite cheese becomes your leg, and then I'm just sat here with a massive wheel of camembert, of one leg and one wheel?
No, you,
But
It's a big,
cheese leg,
a
could
big
you wear-
baby bell.
yeah, you're not having a baby bell. It's a cheese leg.
Yeah, but like,
See,
if you
this
want-
is what I mean. Dom's
if
like,
you
no,
want-
you can't do this, you can't do that, but there's no
if you want-
constraint.
Wait, why? Okay, would you wear wax around your leg? No, because you. Well, maybe up to
I mean,
you.
it's like
But
just
normally,
like-
if you want
For a
covering
leg.
for your, if you want coverings for your leg, wear fucking trousers.
Yeah, but what if you wanted to wear? Like, I'm saying you wax your leg up and then wear. It's not
Why are you
replacement.
waxing a cheese leg?
See, this is what
Why
I
are you
mean.
not waxing a cheese leg?
There's no hair on it.
There's no. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a cheese leg.
Oh.
What Dom
Come
is
on,
actually
Gareth.
describing is.
Have you ever seen hair growing on cheese, Gareth? Come on, read a
That's a
book.
Your
good
leg
point.
end at like a weird void of cheese storage, and then everything else is normal. You just have a weird void of cheese storage you can continuously add to. Would you take that? The answer is
Okay,
yes,
I-
because then I'm just storing cheese at all times.
That's
That's not the dumb premise of the question.
But
Cheese leg.
But
Yeah,
it's
it's a
not.
cheese leg.
You just have a form of cheese storage that just
Yeah,
happens
it's in the
between,
form of a
to be
leg.
between your foot and your waist.
James, the thing is
a
that it's a
cheese leg.
cheese leg. That's the thing that you're
It's a
missing.
cheese leg.
No. It's just a leg-shaped piece of cheese.
Oh, a cheese leg.
It's
So then it's a cheese leg.
Also
No,
known as a
they're
cheese
very
leg.
different.
Your normal
it's a
leg,
cheese
James, your
leg,
normal leg is a
ah.
leg-shaped leg.
Oh, it functions as a leg.
No, he said that's a leg.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a cheese leg.
leg-shaped.
Cheese
Yeah,
leg.
'cause
Yeah.
it functions as a leg.
Yeah, it does
Yeah, this
function as a
functions
leg.
as a leg.
You
It's
can
got
walk
blood
on
and
it.
it's a leg.
You can walk
Stroke.
on it.
I'm having a
Honestly.
fucking stroke.
You got me damn killed. This damn cheese leg. I
Hey,
knew
who
you
else
were
is
in
dead?
here as well. I knew there was someone down here. I
Oh,
just couldn't
Dom,
hear
James
you.
killed me straight away while saying
Yeah,
fuck
I
you.
found by accident and just murdered him and then told him to fuck himself.
That's not very cheese-leg of you.
I know. Honestly, you offer a man a leg made of cheese and he throws it back
Got
in
an
your face.
Escalarian if you want that. I'm not anti-random cheese void located between my foot and waist.
Oh, what would you call that?
Cheese.
Leg?
But it's got a positional element as well, I think.
It's your leg
Yeah, it's a
What's
cheese
the
leg.
made
Positional
of cheese.
What makes a leg a leg?
A cheese
That's a
leg.
good point.
The fact that it's a leg.
The fact that you walk on it.
Yeah.
It's just
It
like,
functions
could be
as a
anything.
leg.
You
It's
need to
just
walk
made of
on it.
cheese.
Like you could, if
Well,
your legs don't work, it's still a leg.
Just remove all of the cheese.
Why would you do that? It wouldn't be a cheese leg.
So why
anymore.
would you? Oh, you're saying you would
Why are you
amputate your cheese
decapitating
leg?
your leg?
Yeah, don't amputate
You
your
wouldn't have
cheese
a leg left.
James, see if
I
you
love
cut
those
yourself,
blip
does the
blips.
skin grow back?
But it's not cheese. It's skin.
No,
Dom.
no.
no.
If you
Skin, it's
if
not
you cut
cheese.
yourself, does the skin grow back? If you amputate your arm, does your arm grow back? Here's the difference here. You can fix a slither of cheese. You cannot fix the amputating of a limb.
That's not cheese leg. That's cheese.
This is so
You cannot fix the amputating of a limb.
You can't.
Right, so you can just
I've
take
tried
all
it. It's
the cheese
impossible.
out. If you can just replace it with more cheese,
Not once it's amputated. What's it
well,
going to
then you
stick to?
just
There's
leave the
nothing
tiniest
there.
fraction of cheese. How much cheese is left? How much cheese do you need for the cheese leg to be a cheese leg, Dom?
Cheese.
Mhm.
Right, but then if you can take as much you want to replace it, why not just take enough till there's just enough to keep it connected?
I don't think you understand biology.
Yeah, I know. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I really don't understand cheese biology because it's not a very well studied field, I think.
It is. We studied it really intensely for this hypothetical question.
We did.
Absolute idiots.
And I actually
Could I
like
make?
to.
I'd like to make a pizza with it, ideally.
But yeah, that's absolutely fine. There's cheese in it.
It's just a cheese leg, Ian.
It's not. It's not a cheese toasty leg.
It's just a cheese
What's
leg.
It's just a cheese leg.
Don't
My
overthink
problem
it.
starts when you've been able to remove some and just replace it with other cheese. Because
James,
then
if,
when
if
when
you
could
cut
stop?
yourself, does the skin?
But it's not cheese, so I'm cutting
But you
skin.
could,
that
but yeah, to be
binds.
fair, you couldn't. I don't think you could take a chunk out of your leg and eat it, and it would regrow back. Like, yeah, you can cut yourself, but you're not
Well,
just.
we're not taking
you're not
it
just.
our chunk. We're just saying, oh look, let's take a wee bit off our toasty.
But
I like a lot of cheese on my toasty, though.
right, but then when does it go too
But the
far?
thing is,
though? Like,
the thing,
what point
but the
are
thing
you
is,
like,
Ian,
I'm
this
really
is,
in desperate need
this-
for a pandemic to go on,
well,
so I should probably
right,
just keep
okay.
eating my
We're not
cheese.
talking. Oh, I want a cheese toasty. Let's lather it with cheese. It's like I've got a cheese toasty and the shops are shut.
No, I'd want
But I
to
have.
grate
No,
my
but
fat
look here.
and put
I
all
have.
that.
I have a leg made of cheese. I'll take a wee bit off to satisfy my needs of a cheese
You're
toasty.
talking
Right?
about like enough. If it was still a flesh leg, that you could take enough off that it would normally grow
It's not a
back.
flesh leg though. It's a cheese leg. Did you listen to the question?
Are you talking about taking it-
Why are you bringing flesh into it?
Because I'm asking for the quantity of cheese. Are you talking
How
like the
much
amount of
cheese
cheese
do
that
you
like
put?
enough to make it a good cheese toasty, you prick?
But we're
Right.
rationing here. It's your leg.
For rationing.
Why are you decimating
Wow.
leg for cheese toast? You go to bed Morrison's in the morning.
How much can we talk? If it was your other normal leg, and you took it like it was enough that you took off that it would naturally.
I don't have
regrow.
leg on toasty.
I'm not saying you have to apply it to a toasty, Dom.
But why am I taking my leg off anyway? It's
And
not
you're not
cheese.
taking any off. Dom, this is you just completely being a prick.
It's not.
Have you not like? Hang on, right, Dom. How much cheese are you taking off for your cheese toasty that it's acceptable to take from the cheese leg?
How much do you want?
You're such a fucking dickhead.
It's just cheese, isn't it?
I'm over there. Oh, Dom.
Kind of hostile that got over a cheese leg.
I
It's
know.
just a cheese
wholesome cheese. It's just cheese.
No, it's not. Dom doesn't play the game. Dom gets fucking annoying about it. If you had a leg made of cheese, would you take cheese from the leg? No, it's still my leg. And then you go,
Cheese.
well, what if you wanted a toasty?
The original question was always toasty.
No, it wasn't. You brought
It
the
was.
toasty in, and then I asked questions to
No,
supplement.
it was always
the
toasty.
original question.
It was
No.
always toasty
No,
already.
the original question was if you had a cheese leg, would you eat some of the cheese? And I was like, no,
yeah,
it's still
for
my
cheese
leg.
toasty.
That's where it ended, and then you start being like, but what if I could tempt you with a little bit of the cheese? Make a deal, have this wonderful cheese leg.
Dom is the Rumpelstiltskin of cheese legs.
Yeah, it's literally so your fucking dodgy cursed cheese leg.
I mean, I would. It's just cheese, isn't
Like, how, like,
It's just a cheese leg.
it? It's just a cheese leg.
It's just a cheese leg.
cheese. It's just solid cheese all the way through. Then you can just take it all out and just have a block of cheese in the shape of your leg.
And you wouldn't have a leg.
Yeah, that is the main issue. You have a leg.
The cheese leg thing really fucked me up.